to keep this really simple and to show you a feature here, right here I'm in this customer fulfillment and follow-up, but let's just kind of assume that it was similar to that other sequence that we'd made. I can pull in another sequence, or at least pull in a copy of it to start. Up here on the sequence button, I'm going to hit this and I'm going to say copy from campaign. I'm going to find the KISS campaign that we're doing, and I'm going to go ahead and pull in the prospect follow-up just as a starting point, because you can see it pulls all this stuff on here for me. Now the tags I need to go set, so what I'll do is I'm just going to copy the name of the sequence. I'll go into my tag, and it's not this tag anymore, remember I just cloned it, it's a new one that I want. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to say the tag name is sequences, just like I did before with the little arrow and a space, and then I'm going to paste the name of the sequence, and I'll just put start because this is the first tag. I'll hit create, I'll hit save. So now that tag is settled. I would have to click into the timer and at least click on this thing and hit save for it to go to this lighter gray. Lighter gray means it's ready to publish. Kind of gray-green I should say is ready to publish, and it's light, and then full green is after it's published. This tag on the end, I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to remove this, and then I'll say again I'm doing a new one, so I'll click in here and I'll just start typing sequences. I'll paste in the name that I copied, and this is the end, so that's at the end there. I'll hit create, I'll hit save. I could go in and put all the copy in these emails. You know what you want to say to your customers. You just basically go write it in and put little delay timers depending on how much you want, or I should say how long you want it to go. But I'm going to publish this and I'll go back to campaign. And so you can see here that's the difference. I said dark green is fully published, light green is ready to publish. And you can see this number 1 is representing really that this is the one thing that is ready to be published. Now this next piece, when they purchase, if I double click into this step, if I double click on the bigger part, I can choose, is it any purchase, is it a specific product, a product in a category. I'm going to go ahead and say specific product. Now I haven't created a KISS product, so I can either select another product, but just to keep it clean for you, let me show you how I would go and create a product at this stage if I got stuck here. First of all, you would hit cancel because you're going to have to pull that screen up anyways. So I'm going to close this little window, and you can see it's not set. I'm just going to copy my Infusionsoft name, and I'll open another tab here in Firefox, and I'll go to my home page over here in this other tab. The reason I'm doing this is I'm just going out to create a product. So if I go up to the top under e-commerce and I go to products and I add a product up here, I'm adding a product. We'll just call it KISS. I'll hit save, and now at least we have a product. Let's give it a price, and let's say that these, you know, they're not the greatest kisses, they only cost 5 cents, but you can always make up for it in quantity, I suppose. So anyways, the KISS is 5 cents. Once at least the product exists here in the campaign, now if I click back into this campaign goal, then I can set that product. So again, I'll click here, specific product purchase. I'll look at my list, and if I just start typing KI, I'll come down here and I'll find the KISS and I'll hit save. So now we're saying, okay, the prospect stuff is done, this stuff is done. You can see there's 3 things it's waiting to publish, so I'm assuming it's talking about maybe some of the steps within here. What we haven't done yet is we haven't shown you where the customer is actually going to buy. So on the product, if I click over to the tab where I made the product, products automatically come with the shopping cart link. If I click over here, there's links. Here's the link. I'm not sure what the skin on this cart looks like, but I'm going to assume it's not good. Yeah, a little messed up, not terrible. You can see I've got way too many little options here from some of my testing. But this is a link to your shopping cart, your internal Infusionsoft shopping cart. What I like to do in most cases really is I like to use an order form. One of the biggest reasons for this is that the shopping cart has one thank you page. So if they come here